Hey guys, what's going on? What's happening? Benny P here, and today we're going to do a quick review on the Forever Floatride GROW. Given how the world is trying to move towards a more sustainable way of living, I thought I would do my little part here and just give these a full review. So I'm going to go through my pros and cons on this and just give you like my full review. I will say that I was gifted these by Reebok, but my opinions that I express are entirely my own. This is totally unbiased. I've stacked up well over 100 miles in these now, running through across a variety of terrains, so I feel like I'm well equipped to give you at least a little bit of insight, and you guys can make your own assumptions and whether or not you think it's worth the purchase. The first thing that you notice is it still feels incredibly light. It's not when you put it on a scale. Like, these still come in on the website, they say they're 264 grams. I put mine on a size 8 and they came in at 258 grams. I think, to be honest, I think that's incredible. If you're looking at it just from a stats point of view, you don't think these are particularly light, but it goes to show that weight isn't everything. These feel incredibly light, incredibly responsive on your feet. They've got like a nice bit of flex in the toe, while still remaining solid in the heel, nice sort of like solid heel base here. So it holds your foot in nice, holds your ankle in nicely there, but still gives you the kind of like the flex and ability to push hard on those sort of like those faster runs, shall we say. So it kind of has a beautiful all-round base. One of the things that I love about this shoe is the foam sole, okay? Like, Reebok have been fantastic at doing this, and they're taking it one step further in that this foam sole is now made from castor bean oil. So instead of the usual sort of synthetics and pollutants that many other manufacturers will use, this has been made from castor beans, which is far more environmentally friendly than others. The thing that I love is actually a really decent sole, especially now as we're now coming into that kind of autumn winter period when the roads are getting a little bit slick. It's just great to have that kind of support underfoot. Like, it's just a really good rubber grip, and again, it's like sustainably sourced, far better than many other manufacturers, and I'm just really happy that it provides that kind of confidence for when the wetter weather sort of appears. However, speaking of wetter weather, the eucalyptus upper here, okay, so again, it's a different material. Most others are made of some form of synthetics. It's lightweight, it's really nice, it feels really good, it's really soft. I'm still not 100% sure on how long it will last. Like I said, I've put in well over 100 miles on this shoe now, and so far it's been great, but it does feel just a little bit more fragile than other materials. I can imagine if you were going on like sort of like maybe a bit of a trail run, or you were going through some bushes and brambles, this material will snag and rip quite easily. So still yet to see it, but it's just something to bear in mind. Other things to note, which I'm probably not a huge fan of, is actually the tongue on this. It just like, I haven't got a problem with tongues at all on shoes. Like, some people do, God knows why, but it's more simply there is quite a lot of excess material that's going on, and you can't see it here, but it sort of like hooks round underneath itself. It could just be awkward for some people, like, you know, it's just effectively creating like a double layer where it's just not needed, and to some people's foots, where they've got quite sensitive sort of like upper feet, that could be a problem. But yeah, it's just a bit, I don't know, don't really need that much excess of material, to be honest. I do love how, you know, I'm one of the suckers for this. Man, I just cool label. God, honestly, saved my life. Where I see the shoe actually being used, I can see it in everything, to be honest. I've used it for tempo runs, I've used it for some of my long runs, I've used it on a track, I've used it on trails as well, like not ridiculous trails or anything like that, but sort of muddier paths and lanes and things. And it stood up really, really well. I think that's a lot to be said for a running trainer in today's environment, where marketing has told us so much that you need a racing shoe, you need a tempo shoe, you need your long run shoe, you need your trail shoe, you know, and ultimately all these running shoes now are coming in at somewhere around 150, 160 pounds, and that to so many people, that's a lot of money. And so with these come in at I think about £100 in the UK at least. And in terms of value for money, these are fantastic. If all you're doing is like running your 5Ks, your 10Ks, you're doing your casual runs, you still want to do some races, but you know, you're not considered what a elite runner or a serious runner, these are fantastic. And the best part is that these will hold up against your other kind of mainstream competitors who are producing shoes at nearly double the price of this. Overall, if you're looking for a running shoe that can kind of do it all, like, you can't go wrong with this. Well, that's it from me there, guys. Thanks very much for taking time to just have a little watch of my little review on these. So let me know your thoughts. If you've had a chance to run here in the Reebok Forever Floatrides, yeah, give me a shout, let me know. And I'll see you again in the next video. See ya.